Hey everybody, can it go 50 deals on eBay? We're gonna go inside the store on those Raiders beanies. I'm going to simply ask, is there anything you can do with the price if I were to purchase all of the beanies and free up your retail space? Raiders beanies. Hey, so it's Super Bowl Sunday. My team's the Packers. They're not in the Super Bowl. If your team is not the Niners or the Chiefs, your team is not in the Super Bowl. And I have been selling Raiders beanies, brand new, right? Here they are. What is that? Oh, there you go. Now you can see the retail price on that. It's probably backwards though. So yeah, 28 bucks. Sorry, totally upside down. So yeah, 28 bucks, and it's really, these are nice beanies. I'm gonna go inside and speak to somebody. Since this is my last hat literally to sell, I'm gonna ask if they could negotiate a lower price if I were to buy all of them. So I'm gonna go in the store. I'm gonna see what happens. So I'll let you know. I'm not going to videotape it because I just think that will be awkward to go over and talk with a salesperson or a manager or whoever, and try and negotiate a price on these. And what the heck? Like, the worst thing that can happen is no. So okay, let's go see what happens. All right, we're back at the vehicle. I've got some really good news to report. I think I just bought 30 of them. Well, there you have it. So I ended up going down to the store and picking up every single one of their Raiders beanies. It's a pretty significant bag. I really don't know how many are in here, but I bought them all, and I got them for $4. Super stoked, super happy about being able to negotiate a just slightly lower price to purchase all of these, brand new beanies that I'll be able to get added to my inventory, because like I said, I only have one left. I went up and spoke with the manager. I just proposed that, if there was a way to, lower the price a little bit, whatever she saw fit, that I would buy them all. And in fact, she looked at me kind of surprised and said, do you want to buy all of them? Then let's go take a look. And yes ma'am. So we went over there, and she said, are you sure you want all of these? And I said, yeah, if we can do something on the price, I'll buy them all. So yeah, I just bought everything, bought the store out for $4. And yeah, I mean, so yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but well, anyway, 141 bucks. The cool thing is that 141, that also includes 2, 4, 6, 8 or 10 Vegas Nights fleece blankets, brand new. Those were also in that area, and so I talked with her, and those got thrown in at $4 a piece as well. I'll let you know how I do on these hats, and then I'll also let you know how I've done on the fleece blankets. And well, because we're in Nevada, I'll likely keep one of the fleece blankets. Yeah, so super stoked. Wow, yeah, the first time I've done that. I mean, I've gone in and negotiated deals before, or asked, somebody if they would cut a deal on something. As an example, we were literally going down just to get some vegetables, some corn on the cob and stuff like that to go with the barbecue. We had some friends over. But at any rate, we're in the produce section. The produce employees there, and basically has a cart full of corn on the cob, and they're just kind of trimming it up, making it look nice and presentable, to put it in a stack. What was it, like 4 ears for $1? I think they were trying to move it because it was getting close to not being good corn. So just jokingly I said, hey, how much of this corn do you have? And they said, we have we have like this, this last entire case, which is like, I don't know how, I can't really show you, but there were over 200 ears of corn in this thing. And I said, oh man, I said, how much if I take that whole thing? How much if I buy that? That'd be a big barbecue, and we laughed. And she said, are you serious? I said, well, I don't know. How much is it? And she goes, I'll tell you what, if you take this entire box of corn, which she had to trim and get, prepared to display for $1, she said, if you take this entire, everything I have here in corn, I'll give you a smoking deal. I'm like, what's a smoking deal? Like, really? And she goes, how about $8? And I said, I think that's fair. So I end up getting over 200 ears of corn for $8. And so I call my wife and she says, what are you going to do with 200 ears of corn? And I said, I don't know. We're going to have a lot of corn tonight. We're going to put some in the freezer. And we ended up bagging up the corn and basically taking bags of corn to everybody in the entire neighborhood. And just gave it to them, of course, and just, here you go. I mean, seriously, for $8. So that's one of my experiences in just asking. No, I didn't flip them. No, I didn't sell them to anybody. It was just one of those things, another affirmation that if you look at those kind of situations as like, you could look at it as like a win, like I got a great deal. Yeah. It also just reaffirms the fact don't be afraid to ask, right? And I think it boils down to respect and reasonableness, If you respectfully ask, if there's something that can be done with the price if you were to purchase all. In this case, it was beanies. And I know that space in a retail store it's a commodity. It's worth something to the store to be able to put, product over there for the customers, as opposed to sitting on something that doesn't seem to be selling well in their store. I capitalized on that. I didn't expect this to happen. I just thought the worst that can happen is no, right? Okay, like no's not going to hurt me. I'm going to be okay with a yes or a no. A yes, I'm stoked, but a no, okay, that's all right. So how did it go down? I simply just went into the store, went over to the clearance section where I'd seen the beanies before, and saw that there were actually more beanies there. I was like, my gosh, these are like never ending. And so they were $6, and just like I had been paying and making a few bucks, but I've moved a lot of them. I'm happy with that. That's a win. That's okay. So I just thought, I'm just going to simply go over and ask the manager, or I got in line, went and asked a sales clerk, like, hey, I noticed you guys have more of those beanies that don't really seem to be selling. If by chance I was to purchase all of them, is there anything you can do with the price? And she directed me to the manager. And so I went over to the manager, introduced myself, and just said, hey, I noticed you have more of those. I've been buying them at $6, but the reality is if I were to purchase all of them and free up your entire display area, is there anything you could do on the price? And she looked at me like, all of them? I said, yeah, if there's something we can do on the price, yeah, I will buy them all from you. We go over there, she looks at everything, she starts just pulling them off the hanger and putting them in her arms. And I said, do you need some help? Like, I don't even know what she's doing. And she says, no, are you sure you're gonna buy all these? And I said, yeah, what are you thinking? And she goes, how about 4? I said, $4? Yeah, I think that's fair. And so she grabbed the entire armload. I put the rest of them in my cart, and she came back with the new sticker on there that you saw, and I gave her the other ones. She put the $4 sticker on, and we filled up my cart. I bought a few like miscellaneous socks. They were like 70 cents, $1. Probably gonna keep them. I like the cool socks. So we'll probably end up keeping those. But I ended up picking up some Vegas Nights fleece blankets as well, and I was able to get those for $4. So just ask. Like, don't be afraid to ask. You might just get what you want. If you like the content or you have a question about the content, thumbs up or comment below. I am responsive. I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. If I don't know, I'm just going to tell you I don't know. So like, comment, or subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thanks.